We once again have reached the time of year which is called Parshas Shabbos Shira, the week of Shabbos Shira, Parshas Bashalach. And one of the major themes that I like to speak about in these classes, in these shirim, is the idea of Parshas Haman, the idea of reciting Parshas Haman every day. The basic foundation of these classes is that you don't need to suffer. You don't need to have difficulty in life. You could substitute your problems with learning Torah, right? And the way that works is as follows: is that the point of having difficulties in life is to raise your recognition, is to raise your emunah, your faith in God, and to raise your recognition. You could do that either being tested with difficult challenges, or alternatively to raise your level of emunah through learning Torah. And in this book, Praying with Joy 4, which I've worked on for 18 years, thoughts and ideas, Parshaman, the is a way to do that. And I just like this week to bring out some of these ideas. Each person should consider taking upon themselves to say Parshaman daily. I just saw yesterday of Yosef Chaim Zonifel, when people would come to one of the great rabbis of Jerusalem, when people would come to him with problems in finances, he would say Parshaman, say it every day. It says in about Parshaman, whoever says Parshaman daily is like the Oflei man, the people in the Midbar who ate man. And we know that those who ate man, that it changed their whole reality. It was a spiritual food which changed their whole being and their whole essence. So I want to share with you an idea today. Here it's on page 34, 34, sorry, 54 in this book. The idea is follows. The it's Our sages tell us, Chazal teach us, that ein somchin alanes. A person should not rely on a miracle. He shouldn't be somich on it. What's it mean to be somich on an ace? There's a halach in Shulchan Aruch, when you dive into an essay, you're not supposed to be somich on something. Lean on it. If I'm leaning on the standard like I'm doing now, but and I'm davening Shmon Esrei, and they would pull it away and it would fall, that's all forbidden. You're not allowed to be supported up by an ace. But what happens if you're able to attune yourself to Hashem's ways and to see the world in such a way, right? For example, Rafael Mendoza, when his daughter accidentally licks vinegar instead of oil, he said, "What's the problem? It was like oil lights, vinegar could light." Yeah. So that's the idea. The idea is realizing that it's not a miracle anymore. As the Ramban said in last week's Parsha Bo, one of the most famous Rambans in the whole Torah. Right? He says, "Ein Adam hilik b'Torahs Moshe." The person doesn't have any portion in in Moshe Rabbeinu's Torah until he believes that everything that Hashem does is miraculous. It's all miraculous. Yeah? And the more that a person sees that, the more that he is um, he is ready to live a different type of life, a life of extreme divine interaction, right? Whatever he needs. Ana Hashem anenu b'yom kareinu, right? Adonai Yoshia Melech anenu b'yom kareinu, right? When will God save us? When we call out to Him. The more we realize this relationship is a miraculous relation. It's not like working with the boundaries of nature, of Teva. A person can rise above Teva. He can experience life in a totally different way. He can experience life in a way which is completely different than he's used to. And that's Ein Somchen Alanes. To make the miracle part of your world outlook, part of your perspective, part of the way you see life. So let's all work on that this week. First of all, the way to do that is to say Parsha Shaman, because then when you do that, you realize, right, there's mun and there's money, right? Money and money, it's very connected, as most Hebrew words, many foreign language words can be found their roots in Hebrew, because that was the source of all languages. But the idea is that by learning these psukim, and by understanding that the parnasa comes from your recognition of God's interaction in your life, so you'll see Hashem's hand more openly, and you will merit to see great divine interaction in all of your financial needs. We should all be meritus, quickly a man came to it. So